All right, this is a practice video for Land of Dragons by Chris Thomas. This is the violin 3 and viola part, and I'll be playing the violin 3 part, exactly the same thing. So the beginning, the first page, I know. It's a lot of the same thing over and over. However, once you listen to your part with the rest of the orchestra, you'll see that your part is so important. It keeps us driving with that rhythm. And it's going to sound really cool. So just have some fun with it. Get into it with your bow. Put some aggression into it, and you guys will get through that first page. It gets better starting at the end of that first page. So in any case, 3/4 time, vivace, nice fast tempo, and no sharps or flats. So be careful of your low twos on D and A. Risoluto marcato, so we want some space and accent on all of these notes here. So for example, the first line, about 1, 2, and 3. Think of it as a march. So you're marching towards whatever you want to creatively think of at the end, but have that kind of drive to your sound. Be careful, it does change, so don't get totally spaced out. Measure 12, 13, for example. Measure 20 as well. So let's skip down a little bit to, actually, let's go right away to page 2. Measure 45. Be careful, you'll have to retake your bow here, lift during that quarter rest to an up, and now you have some slurs with some accidentals. So low 2 on the G string, B flat. Coming up at measure 48, that B natural cancels out that flat and goes back to high 2, and so on. You also have some dotted rhythms coming up in measure 55, so subdivide that dotted quarter, 1.5 beats, and that should take us pretty far. So let's try 45. 1, 2, 3, rest. 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 1 and 2. Rest. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Rest. 2, 3. And you'll hold that, lift, and now we're on the last page. So here's 105. Starting off with that dotted quarter note melody again, and then at 117, key change, we have 1 flat in the key signature, and you're going to go to a heavy brushed 8th note, similar to what the violin 2 and bottom violin 1 parts were doing at the very beginning of the song. So here's 105 doing the last page. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. And we'll definitely add an up bow to the end there so you can swell and get louder as we cut off. So yeah, back at 117, if you find yourself getting lost in the section, you can count to 6 in your head. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look up at me for the downbeat of every measure, and try accenting the first of every measure so that you can help the whole group stay together as well. So if any questions come up, of course, please come and see me. Otherwise, have some fun with this part.